Hello there, my name's Jose, and I'm here with...
Thomas Bluke.
All right, Thomas, and what do people know you for?
Well, two things. I'm a guitar player from Germany.
I couldn't tell.
Well, yeah. I'm proud to be the Strat King of Europe, which is Fender did an award in 2004 when the Fender Stratocaster became 50 years old, and I was the European winner.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of my biggest title as a musician. But on the other hand, I'm the owner and founder and the sound designer and the creator of BluGuitar guitar amps.
Big fan. I have one at home. I've got the Mercury Edition right there. It is, without a doubt, the best amp I've ever played. Like, it's so compact and so easy to learn. What inspired you to make the Mercury?
There's a long story because I'm in the industry for like 40 years, and I have a huge collection of vintage amps, which is my go-to stuff for my own style.
Yeah.
But I also used to be a session player.
Yeah.
So I have also like high gain amps, Soldanos, and you know, all kinds of amplifiers.
Yeah.
So after designing amps with Hughes & Kettner, the brand that I worked with for 27 years, and I've designed all kinds of amps, tube amps, transistor amps, modeling amps, anything in between, combinations of different technologies. I came to the conclusion that I found a way of recreating real tube behavior, sounds and feel with modern components and getting rid of the problems of tubes. Tubes are fantastic, don't get me wrong, the tube amps are still the tone, well,
king.
King. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But the quality of tubes is even harder to get these days because they're not military graded anymore.
Yeah.
And so I learned over the years that I can do things that tubes are doing with other kind of circuitries and other type of components. Modern components with less tolerance, more reliable. And the only thing I was afraid of as a musician is that I don't get there 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not about tone compromise.
Yeah.
You know, once you have that tone experience of a real tube amp, you connected to that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to go back.
Yeah. I cannot go back.
Yeah.
So, but I made a few discoveries over the years, over the decades actually. There, and then one year it made click, and I came up with the Amp 1 that you probably know.
Yep.
And that amp is basically replacing an amp that I was gigging with for 10 or 15 years with Hughes & Kettner, the Tri-Amp Mark II, which is loaded with 13 tubes. And I could use my Amp 1 instead of that amp without missing anything. I actually have done a test with a prototype behind that amp, so everybody got
I think I've seen that video where you do that. Yep.
So it is, I know I'm not missing anything, and my Amp 1 now is has been on my pedal board for the last 10 years, and
about the same for me. I've had mine for almost 10 years.
So you're an early bird.
Yes, exactly.
And that's nice.
Hey, no, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm very big on tone, and I didn't want to lug around a giant Marshall head, and I didn't want to get like a Neural DSP or an Axe-Fx or anything like that because it didn't quite have that feel.
Yeah.
And then the second I heard your amp in action, I was like, I need to get it. I need to get it. So
it is just like the real deal.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah.
And that I don't stop before I get to this level.
Yeah.
And on the Mercury we can find, you know, my classic amp collection, like a Fender style amp, like a JTM 45, Lexi Marshall 800, another channel, and then a high gain boogie Soldano-ish sound. And that's my choice, which I like. Then later I came up with the Iridium edition, the black guy over there.
I saw that,
which is focused towards more modern, tighter sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, the metal guys need that. But again, this amp is also versatile, so it will also make some humbucker players happy that go into the traditional but it's a bit more focused approach with the amp.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, we know tube amps the same thing. There are amps that are great for this genre. Other amps have a different character, and you decide what suits you.
All right. So now this one, the Amp X right here, this is brand new, right?
It's brand new.
Yep.
It's going into production. It's not on the market yet. I have been working on this for many years.
Yeah.
I actually started to show the project in 2020, and now finally we are in production. It will ship in Europe this summer and later in the US.
Yeah.
And that's the next generation, because it combines anything analog, like the amp ones in there, but also other amps and effects. So it's kind of an analog modeler.
That's fantastic. About how much is this gonna retail for?
This goes for like $19.99, something like that, $2,000. And I have a very long pre-order list already. So if you want one, put your name down there.
I'm probably going to get on there pretty quick.
Do it now, because I tell you, it's a problem.
Well, thank you again. I really appreciate you taking the time. Huge fan. I love your work. I will be looking forward to more stuff. Thank you again.
Okay.
And we're heading out. Thank you again.